The Late Bronze Age was a time of interconnectedness. Civilizations flourished, trade routes thrived. But on the horizon, a storm was brewing. From the vast expanse of the Mediterranean Sea, a mysterious force emerged. They were the Sea Peoples, and their arrival heralded an era of chaos and destruction. The year is 1200 BCE. The Mediterranean, a cradle of civilization, is about to witness an unprecedented upheaval. A confederation of seafaring warriors, known as the Sea Peoples, descended upon the established powers of the time. Their attacks were swift and brutal, leaving behind a trail of shattered empires and unanswered questions. The very fabric of the Bronze Age world was torn apart. From the mighty Hittite Empire in Anatolia to the bustling cities of the Levant, no civilization was safe. The sudden collapse of the Bronze Age remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in ancient history. Before the tempest of the Sea Peoples, the Late Bronze Age was an era of unprecedented prosperity and interconnectedness in the Mediterranean. Great empires, each with its unique culture and achievements, dominated the political landscape. These civilizations were active participants in a complex web of diplomacy, trade, and cultural exchange. In the land of the Nile, the Egyptian New Kingdom stood as a beacon of power and stability. Ruled by pharaohs considered to be living gods, Egypt commanded vast resources and a formidable army. To the north, the Hittite Empire, centered in Anatolia, rivaled Egypt in power and influence. The Hittites were known for their advanced chariot warfare, sophisticated legal codes, and mastery of ironworking. Further west, the island of Crete was home to the enigmatic Minoan civilization, known for their magnificent palaces and vibrant frescoes. The arrival of the Sea Peoples shattered the tranquility of the Bronze Age world. These maritime marauders, launching coordinated attacks across the Mediterranean, left behind a trail of devastated cities and collapsed empires. The Hittite Empire, once a formidable power in Anatolia, bore the brunt of the Sea Peoples' initial onslaught. Their capital, Hattusa, was sacked and burned, its once mighty walls reduced to rubble. The Hittite kingdom crumbled under the relentless attacks, marking a dramatic end to centuries of dominance. The Mycenaean civilization, centered in mainland Greece, also fell victim to the Sea Peoples' aggression. Mycenaean cities, including the legendary Mycenae and Pylos, were destroyed or abandoned. The Sea Peoples raided the coastal cities of the Levant, disrupting trade routes and toppling kingdoms. The great city of Ugarit, a bustling hub of commerce and culture, was sacked and burned, its royal palace and libraries turned to ash. Unmasking the raiders' origins and motivations. The true identity of the Sea Peoples remains one of the most enduring mysteries of the ancient world. Were they a unified empire, a loose confederation of tribes, or displaced refugees driven by desperation? Several theories have been proposed. Some historians believe they originated from a single location, possibly an island or a coastal region. Others suggest they were a diverse group of people, united by common circumstances or goals. One compelling theory links the Sea Peoples' movements to climate change. Evidence suggests that a period of prolonged drought and famine may have gripped the eastern Mediterranean around the 13th century BCE. These harsh environmental conditions could have forced populations to migrate in search of new lands and resources, leading them to clash with established powers. Ramses III, a pharaoh's stand against the tide. Amidst the chaos and destruction unleashed by the Sea Peoples, one empire stood defiant. The Egyptian New Kingdom, under the rule of Pharaoh Ramses III, weathered the storm and emerged victorious. The epic clash between the Egyptians and the Sea Peoples, documented in detailed inscriptions and reliefs, provides valuable insights into the Sea Peoples' military tactics. Ramses III, ascending the throne during this turbulent period, proved to be a shrewd military strategist. Recognizing the gravity of the threat, he mobilized his armies and fortified Egypt's borders. The clash culminated in two decisive battles, one on land and one at sea. The Egyptians, employing superior tactics and devastating archery, decimated the Sea Peoples' ships, inflicting a crushing defeat. Echoes in the mist, the fate of the Sea Peoples. The ultimate fate of the Sea Peoples, following their defeat at the hands of Ramses III, remains a subject of speculation and debate. Did they vanish entirely, assimilated into other cultures, or did remnants of their once formidable force find refuge in distant lands? Some historians believe that the Sea Peoples, following their defeat, were resettled in various parts of the Egyptian Empire. Inscriptions from Ramses III's reign mention the resettlement of captured Sea Peoples as mercenaries and laborers. Other theories propose that remnants of the Sea Peoples may have migrated to other regions, seeking new lands to settle. Some scholars have drawn connections between the Sea Peoples and the Philistines, a group that established a powerful presence in the Levant following the Bronze Age collapse. A world-transformed legacy of the Sea Peoples. The Sea Peoples' reign of terror, while relatively brief, had a profound and lasting impact on the ancient world. Their attacks, coupled with other factors such as climate change and internal strife, contributed to the collapse of the Bronze Age. The end of the Bronze Age saw the decline of once mighty empires and the fragmentation of established trade networks. The world that emerged from the ashes was one characterized by greater regionalism and the rise of new powers. The Sea Peoples' legacy extends beyond their role as agents of destruction. Their story serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of ancient civilizations and the fragility of even the most powerful empires. Their enigmatic origins, motivations, and lasting impact on history ensure that they will continue to captivate our imaginations for generations to come.